Hey, welcome to another New Creature Review. This is Omar. How you doing? Today we are checking out Marvel 80 Years Grey Hulk. I just picked this up from GameStop. They had a hard time finding it in the back, but then they found it, and now I am happy. I have been waiting for this guy for a while. Originally I was looking to get the Green Hulk, but the Comic-Con exclusive Green Hulk, but they sold out on Hasbro Pulse like immediately. So the Grey Hulk came into my crosshairs, and I had to have him. So now here we are. This is the box. I did a little panel. We'll do it again. So there's not. It's too big for my review desk to actually fit into the frame. But yeah, this is it. It's just a plain white box, and then on the back it has the informational stuff and the Incredible Hulk logo from Marvel. So let's get into this. I am so excited to get into this. So inside that white plain box is a blister card. Here's what it looks like. Has some nice artwork on there. Crushed pipe and ripped shirt. Awesome. And he is super ugly. I love it. Love the detail on that face. I can't wait to get this guy out of the blister pack. Let's check out the back. There it is. The Incredible Hulk. Accidentally exposed to gamma radiation, scientist Bruce Banner gains super strength, stamina, and invulnerability at the cost of his genius. Dubbed Hulk, Banner at first only transforms at night before realizing that it's actually his anger that gives him his super abilities. And that's a really cool display right there. All right, we're going to get into this, and then we'll take a look at the finer details on this guy. All right, here he is out of his packaging. He comes with a crushed pipe for the beatdown. It looks good. Nice and textured. You got some weathering on there. Some creases. As if it were crushed. A crushed pipe. All right. And he has a torn shirt, ripped shirt, I guess. That's what it says on the packaging. And there's a lot of, well, not a lot. There's a consistent amount of wash on there. There's a little bit of like light brown wash throughout this entire ripped shirt. And it looks good. Can you see that? Yeah. All right, let's get closer in on his detail. I am digging this head sculpt. Look at that furrowed brow. Man, it's very intimidating. I like it. You got a nice wash going on throughout. There's a little bit of white. There's a little bit of gray. There's a dark gray in his little scowl there. Got gray around his eyes, and his eyes look good too. You got a little bit of a blue wash on top of dark gray for hair. I'm seeing a little bit of a white, like kind of a textured wash going on his musculature. It looks good. It was kind of hard to tell at first because of all my lights, but wow. It looks good. And you got all these veins, and his muscles are ripped. It looks really good. Yeah, I'm definitely digging that musculature. And something I noticed here, there is a scar on the plastic from the articulation there. And I just opened this, so I don't know how that happened. Probably happened during packaging, I'd assume. But hey, I mean, it looks good. Can you see it now? We're good. We got this dark blue for the jeans with a light blue wash over the top, and it looks like around the tears and the frays there's a little bit more of a white, like a much lighter blue, if not white. It looks good. It also looks kind of digitally printed too. Now I'm looking at it a little closer. It's good. There's a lot of consistency going on here. His articulation looks pretty basic. You got the ball joint with, oh no, it's just a full, it's a double ball joint to the head to the body. Good range. Let's take that off. We have butterfly joints in the shoulders that go back. That's really cool. I really like that. We've got a hinge and a swivel. And a swivel at the... Whoa, what is this? What's... Huh. It looks like the bicep is a sleeve over the joint that comes through right here to his forearm. See, it doesn't move there, but when I rotate this, the arm doesn't rotate until the actual sculpt hits one of the muscles. That's interesting. I didn't even know that. Alright, we got a single jointed elbow. Bends that far. Wrist hinge and a swivel. Same on both sides. We have a diaphragm ball joint. Goes down that far. Goes up that far. We've got a waist swivel that's light. It's like a light ratchet, like a soft ratchet right there. Ball joint, thigh swivel, double jointed knee, closes up that far, and we have a hinge and a ankle rocker right there, so we can get a good stance. He can split out that far. Let's see. He can kick forward that high, that far back. All right, let's do a few size comparisons. Here he is with Walmart exclusive Thanos and Build-A-Figure MCU Thanos. Here he is with an assortment of MCU Hulks and Marvel Toy Box Hulk. Here's how he sizes up with Colossus and Juggernaut. And finally, here he is with Marvel Select Hulkbuster, MCU Hulkbuster, and Marvel Toy Box Hulkbuster. Man, I am really digging this gray Hulk. He looks great, and he feels good in hand too. He kind of feels, I don't have any comic book Hulks to compare this guy with, but as the MCU Hulks go, he feels much better. He feels much thicker. It feels like, at least how he's built, it feels like they put a lot more thought into it. You know, just how he's the Hulk, and there are certain poses that he does, you know, like when he's putting his arms back like this and like growling and yelling at you like, "Argh!" You know, it's like he looks intimidating, and he looks like he can do a lot of damage. The others do too, but this guy actually looks like he has the articulation to do the damage and not just run into something like a, you know, like a like a car out of control. This guy looks like he'll take the car and beat you with it, you know? He looks great. You know, all the detail, all the paint that's you know, applied to this guy. I'm so impressed. And that face, look at that face. It just looks so intimidating and mean. This is definitely a great representation of Hulk. I'm hoping to find a Green Hulk. Hopefully I can find a Comic-Con exclusive Green Hulk. That's the one I wanted. Hopefully I can find him, but if I don't, you know, this is it. You know, this is great. You know, and he poses well. He looks great. He doesn't feel hollow. He doesn't feel cheap. There's only that one little problem back here, that scar on the plastic, and that's kind of a bummer. But you know, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. You know, This is a great figure. If you get a chance to pick this guy up, I definitely recommend it. He feels awesome. He just I can't believe how good he feels in hand. I'm definitely going to be having a lot of fun with this figure. He's going to be beating up everybody. All right, that is it for my review. Tell me what you think about this guy in the comments below. Are you looking for this guy? Are you going to be picking him up? I got him from GameStop for about $50. I had like a $5 coupon, but I mean, it was $50 to pick him up at GameStop. I heard from a couple of folks that he's going to be, or at least available, at Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So if you missed your chance to pick him up at GameStop, you know, don't sweat it too much. The guy at GameStop that I was talking to that picked up the second one of this guy, I picked up the first, and those were the only two in stock. He said that you're going to have to wait like a month before you can actually pick them up from the online retailer. So that's, I don't know for certain if that's true, but you know, I mean, if you missed your chance on this guy, it's definitely worth the wait because he is awesome. He's just, he's the Hulk. It's amazing. So if you like this review, give me a like. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I put new stuff up on the channel. Check out my Instagram and Facebook. There should be pictures of this guy already on there beating the life out of all of the MCU and Marvel characters that I have. And thanks for watching.